Om Shanti. A very good morning to those joining from the USA. A very good afternoon for those joining from the European countries. A very good evening for those joining from India and Asian countries. I welcome you all for this memorial meeting. मैं आप सभी का स्वागत करता हूं इस मीटिंग के लिए. Myself, Major General Om Prakash from Palam Vihar Raj Yoga Center, and I've been associated with this center for the last 10 years, where I had the opportunity to meet Sister Nita Dhodi and her late husband, Shri Harcharan Singh Dhodi ji. Brother Harcharan Singh Dhodi की याद में हम यहाँ एकत्रित हुए हैं, जो कि 2 अगस्त 1941 को जन्मे एक कैरियर डिप्लोमेट रहे. भाई हरचरण जी ने 9 मई को इसी साल उन्होंने कोरोना में इन्फेक्ट होने के कारण उन्होंने अपना शरीर छोड़ा और भगवान की गोद में समा गए. We gather here to remember him and to convey our prayers. Sister Nita Dhodi और उनके हस्बैंड भाई हरचरण ढोंडी जी used to visit this center, Palam Vihar Raj Yoga Center, to attend our spiritual meetings and gatherings. I had an occasion to interact with him on a number of occasions. I found to him a very polite, soft-spoken, a thorough gentleman. एक बहुत ही सहनशील और उदार वृत्ति के व्यक्ति थे. I admired his humility and the easy nature. I had interacted with him where I found him to be a very pleasing personality. I found him very humane, having a deep respect for the human values, and to top it off, he was a, quote, Sampurna Nirahankari, complete egoless. Dhodi family had met Janki Dadi ji, Sister Jayanti, and all senior brothers and sisters of this organization in London, as well as Mount Abu, where sister used to go there to attend the various programs. Sister Nita Dhodi, he came into Gyan in 1992 when Brother Harcharan Singh ji was an Indian High Commissioner in Zambia in 1992. And since 2000, she, along with her husband, had been visiting Mount Abu, and there he had been interacting with all the senior dadis and the senior brothers. In fact, everybody in the organization knew them very well. हम उनकी आत्मा को शांति मिले और शिव बाबा की याद से हम उनके नए जीवन के लिए शुभ संकल्प करते हैं. Now we will listen to a very good song. हम तो सदा महफूज हुए हैं दाता तेरी याद में. विपिन भाई, could you play the music?
तो सदा महफूज हुए हैं दाता तेरी याद में, बिन मांगे सब कुछ है पाया क्या मांगू फरियाद में, हम तो सदा महफूज हुए हैं दाता तेरी याद में। बिन मांगे सब कुछ है पाया, क्या मांगू फरियाद में। समझता दिल को हमारे, करता मेरी हिफाजत है। तुझ पर ही तो हक है सारे, तू ही मेरी ताकत है। तू ही समझता दिल को हमारे, करता मेरी हिफाजत है। तुझ पर ही तो हक है सारे, तू ही मेरी ताकत है। तू ही सबसे पहले दिल में, बाकी सब है बाद में। हम तो सदा महफूज हुए हैं भगवन तेरी याद में। तू ही सबसे पहले दिल में, बाकी सब है बाद में। हम तो सदा महफूज हुए हैं भगवन तेरी याद में। गाता तू वो गजल है, तू ही भरता मुझ में बल है। तुझसे मुकम्मल मेरी सांसें, तू ही जीवन सबका तराशता। तू वो गजल है, तू ही भरता मुझ में बल है। तुझसे मुकम्मल मेरी सांसें, तू ही जीवन सबका तराशे। तुमने दी है हर एक खूबी मुझको आशीर्वाद में। हम तो सदा महफूज हुए हैं साहिब तेरी याद में। तुमने दी है हर एक खूबी मुझको आशीर्वाद में। हम तो सदा महफूज हुए हैं।
Thank you. I would call upon Sister Jayanti from UK. A few words about her. She is the director of the European Brahma Kumaris services, and she had on many occasions interacted with the Dhodi family. She knew them very well, interacted with them very well, and she has a very good thoughts about them. Now I would request her to kindly share her views and express some divine words of wisdom and lead us to her Ashirvachan. Kindly welcome.
Om Shani Namaskar. I'm remembering Neeta Bhen a great deal at this moment because I know that she was a very, very devoted wife to my dear brother Harchandran Dodi. And I had the opportunity and the good fortune of meeting both of them in many different countries. I know that they first were in contact in Zambia, then later met with them in Greece. I know that my sisters met with them in Jordan. And I again had the opportunity of meeting with them in Ireland. And so it's been a long journey. And of course, the journey was always a spiritual journey. And when I came to know my dear brother Harchandran Bhai, when it was Call of Time program in Mount Abu, and Neeta Ben and Harchandra Bhai had come there, and I got to know his generous heart, his kind, compassionate, and loving heart, and always, always a very good listener. He would listen, he would think about it very deeply, and then he would share some thoughts and ideas in a very profound manner. And so a spiritual person, a person who, when I knew him, he had done so much for society and India in being the ambassador and promoting the culture and values of Bharat in so many different ways. And I could see why the Indian government had chosen him to play this very major role. But also I could see that God's vision was on him and his vision was on God. A person who had a huge amount of kindness and compassion. And certainly I never ever saw him or heard him raise his voice even 1 decibel. Always very soft, a very cultured person, a very highly educated person. And so all of these things shaped his personality to be able to readily recognize God and to be able to support Neeta Ben on her journey. When I would meet with Neeta Ben, and in the last couple of years, Harchandran Bhai could not come for various reasons, but she would come and she would be part of the Brahma Kumaris family and community and be there for class each day in the mornings, afternoons, evenings. She came as a student there. And I would ask her how things were going. And she'd tell me, brother is so kind. He's always, always ready to support me in everything that I do. And so when there's somebody whose nature is so flexible and kind with people, you know that this is a person who has experienced God's love and has deep love for God, because the relationship with the divine is then, of course, visible in all other relationships, because the love that one experiences then radiates out in our relationships with others also. And I know that he was a very quiet man also, with deep reflection and time to go inside and see himself, and time to be able to be with God and make that connection. So I know that although the last period was a challenging one, a difficult one, but he passed through that also with dignity and grace and left very peacefully. And so for sure, we know that he is in God's lap, experiencing God's light, God's love. We also know that he has carried a lot of good karma with himself. And so when a soul has carried its good karma, then of course we know that the future of that soul is also guaranteed. And wherever that soul may be, there's going to be good fortune and happiness and love that that soul is able to share with everyone around that soul. And so at the present moment, we're remembering Harchandra Bhai with a lot of love in God's remembrance, sending all of God's light and love that is carrying the soul forward on its journey. Here, the boat has left one shore and we say goodbye, but there are others at the other side waiting to welcome and receive that soul. The ship is moving from one shore to the other, and so the soul is eternal. We're very fortunate that the teachings of the East have given us this understanding that although there is a period of transition called death, but it's a very natural one. Just as there is birth, so there is a transition, and the soul moves on to the next part of its journey. And so we know that the soul carries its memories, and the soul is now very definitely experiencing everybody's love reaching him. When there's a relationship that is based on spirituality and love, with the awareness of God and the connection with God, then that relationship is a long-standing one. It's beyond one birth. It's probably a relationship that continues through many, many births, through the whole cycle of existence. And so I know that we will definitely meet in some form, some way, somewhere again. And so it's not goodbye, but I know that you're on another journey. And on that journey, you will be experiencing God's light and love, but you'll also be experiencing the love and all the good wishes that come from our hearts. So let's have just a moment of silence in God's remembrance, sending our thoughts of love to that soul. Going inwards, coming to the awareness of the being that I am, the being of light. I connect with the divine, the supreme. And in God's remembrance, I remember our dear beloved brother, Harchandra Bhai. And the soul is shining. And the soul is filled with God's love and light, surrounded by the light and love that all of us share, and all our good wishes also. We know you are safe. We know you are protected. We know you carry all the blessings from your good karma. And we know that your future fortune is guaranteed. And so we will meet again. But meanwhile, our thoughts of God's love are with you. Om Shanti. Namaste.
I request Dr. Avdesh Sharma to kindly come and express his views. Dr. Avdesh is a renowned consultant in psychiatry, and he has been also coming to the same center where Sister Nita Dhodi and self have been coming. Dr. Avdesh Sharma ji.
Om Shanti and Namaskar. I can't think of Dhodi Sahib as was, because I can feel his presence. You know, to be able to become an ambassador of the Indian government is one such thing. But I think in his life, he was an ambassador from the soul world, because while many of us may talk about certain qualities, he lived those qualities. I've had many, many interactions with him and Nita Ben. We have discussed about various aspects of life, including about the knowledge of moving on in life, the ability to, in a very, very benign way, leave your presence. And that's what he always personified. His presence of being there and yet not trying to in any way push through. The humility and the ability to transmit his thoughts in whichever gathering he was. And I have seen him interacting with children, with people from different backgrounds at home or outside. And one of the other beautiful trait has always been his ability of giving not only in material ways to everyone, but everyone around him, but also giving his love and kindness. And that's what comes through all the time. And I'm continuing to say comes through, because I think we are remembering the person, the persona, and not the physical body. As Sister Jen said, the physical body has been left behind, but the person has moved on. And the person will be encountered in one way or the other by all of us. And what has been remarkable to me is the grace and ability to be equanimous with which Sister Nita has been able to handle many other crises in life, but the most crucial one in the last few days, and including Dodisa, when there were crises after crisis at home or in the hospital, but they both were very, very stable. And this was their ability, which probably came from years and years or maybe lifetimes of being equanimous. And I'm sure that through his life, he has shown the path to many, many others, the path of light, the path of giving, the path of surrender, the path of being able to, despite having achieved so much. And we bow to him in all his presence that I'm sure will continue to guide all of us. And thank you, Dodisa, and thank you, Nita Ben, for being that part. Om Shanti. Thank you very much.
Now I call upon Vikram Mehta ji to come and share his views. He is the son-in-law of Nita Ben. I request you to come and share your feelings. Kindly unmute yourself.
Sorry about that. Om Shanti.
Om.
Thank you all for being here today to celebrate the life of His Excellency Harcharan Singh Lodi. We know that times are hard for everyone, and Nita Mom, Ziba, Meenal, Ariana, and I especially want to thank you for hosting this event, for remembering his life and legacy. Although a difficult task, I will attempt to share some memories, his qualities, and the guidance that I have gained from him throughout the years. Dad's greatest quality was his confidence and his emotional strength. His resilience and spirit through adversity is a great example that I have learned from. He single-handedly shaped not only his life, but carved a path and provided lessons for the generations to follow. His guidance, zest for life, and his utmost sense of dignity will always be our inspiration, our hope, and our aspiration. One of his mottos in life was always to strive for the highest quality, no matter the cost. Now, this applied to his daily actions as well as to his personal interactions with people. He always gave his best, did his best, presented his best, and acted his best. And that is how he was able to live a life of great integrity, unshakable loyalty, and absolute honesty. A hallmark of Dad was his skill for planning and timeliness. No matter where we had planned to go, he was in his suit with matching turban, tie, and pocket handkerchief at least 30 minutes before. He was a perfectionist through and through. I don't think he left anything incomplete. He took care and provided for everyone. Everything planned perfectly and executed perfectly. And yet he was a humble, simple man. He was always ready to help others, and he did so without any expectation of reciprocity. He was extremely supportive, open-minded, and encouraging of others as well. An excellent and relevant example was that even though he himself was not in the Gyan, he fully supported Mom and was very close to the BK family. He also visited Mount Abu many times. We could always rely on Dad to bail us out from any situation, whether it was through his resources, his contacts, or through his advice and counsel. His kindness and thoughtfulness came with no strings attached, no preconditions, just pure intent. And even though people saw him as this formal, well-dressed, well-put-together gentleman striving for perfection, he never hesitated to let down his hair and have a good time or a good laugh. He was never too serious to take life too seriously, if you know what I mean. Such an infectious, joy-filled laughter, always seeing the lighter side of situations. He was also an admirer of the finer things in life, especially fine art and music. He could spend endless hours in a museum or listening to his favorite Western classical music, a quality ghazal or a Sufi song. If it was artistic and of high quality, you would find Dad indulging in it. Goes back to my comment earlier about striving for quality whenever, wherever, and in whatever form. Only a few people know, though, that he was a great singer as well and was never shy to express himself through song. Many more people know that he was an excellent dancer. Many commented and even asked him where he hid the motor that drove his nonstop dancing feet. And that was some information about him. Now I'd like to take a moment to share something from him and on his behalf, based on what I have learned from him and something he would say in times like these. Please realize that, like everything well-planned and timely with him, this could have been his plan and also his will. He would not want us to remember as I described above. He would want us to remember as I described above. Always strong in mind and body, not a shell of himself, weakened by any kind of illness. Again, quality of life being more important than the cost, right? And realize too that this would have been his choice, to not live with us for only a few more years, but to live within us for the rest of our lives. And for that, I thank God Almighty for giving us the pleasure of his full, healthy, high quality life. And we will always remember him, not just for what he did in his life, but for what he has inspired in us beyond that life. He was truly a special soul. And so from the bottom of my heart, I appeal to you all here. Let us not mourn for what he did to us in one day, but cherish what he did for us throughout his whole life. Let us use his example as our inspiration and life lesson. Let us strive to keep his dream alive and well, that of loving, helping, and caring for everyone we meet, that of a firm belief in the ultimate power of God. He always said, "Beta jo hota hai, wo achhe ke liye hi hota hai." So let's take every step with God's blessings and in the knowledge that nothing bad can last forever. Let us embody that in us today. At the same time, let us also never forget that health, beauty, and body are finite, but love, honor, dignity, respect, kindness, and the purity of action of the heart and mind are infinite. Let us strive then to become older, wiser, and mature, but at the same time, never let our childhood, playfulness, innocence, and zest for life fade away. Let us hand his essence and traditions down to our children. Let us remember his special traits, like sheer joy in every undertaking, living life simply, laughing out loud, being kind and gentle, and making everyone feel special, loved, and wanted. But most of all, let us pledge not to mourn, but celebrate his life with every moment we live from here on. Our scriptures tell us that the soul reaches the supreme power after departing from this world. So let us not let our emotions bog down this soul. Let us instead make it easy for that soul to transcend this existence, fly unburdened, and provide the same inspiration, strength, and direction to those who are most needy wherever he's headed next. Look, I'm not sure whose life his soul will touch next, but I'm 100% sure that they will all become better dancers and even better dressers. So here I am then to applaud, not condole, the life, the times, the achievement, the inspiration, and the everlasting hope that I have received from my father-in-law. And I welcome you all to do the same. Thank you all very much for listening. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Brother Vivek Mehtaji. Thank you very much. Now I would call upon Dr. Vivek, a television program presenter and a spiritual poet from Brahma Kumari's headquarters at Mount Abu. Brother Vivek. Brother Vivek. Okay. Maybe. So now I'll take this time to call upon Dilip Srivastava, former Principal Scientific Officer in the DRDO, Ministry of Defense. Brother Dilip Srivastava ji, kindly Dilip Srivastava ji, I would call upon you to the former scientific officer of the DRDO. Yeah, he's there. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Am I audible? Om Shanti. Am I audible? Okay. It was my proud privilege and divine pleasure, I would say, to have interacted on numerous occasions, a number of times, through our center, Palam Vihar Center of Brahma Kumaris, which with myself and my Yugal Meera, my wife, is actively associated for the last 9 years. So this has all been possible through this center that I have met a gentleman like Mr. Dodi. He was a gentleman to the core, I would say, a real gentleman, and who was so soft spoken, and irrespective of our duration of our conversation or meeting, he would always have a very precise view, very thoughtful and very practical, based on experience. So in my opinion, and I have a lot of regard for this family as such, and more so since he was an ambassador. So actually he lived the life of ambassador even after that. So it was a sheer delight that whenever I would meet, he would always be promoting peace and building relationship, developing relationship. That's the trait of a typical successful ambassador. So I have a lot of regard for him. And in fact, he was a typical proficient ambassador. So my all experience with him has been, he was so simple, he was so soft spoken, and he was so humble, but his ideas had absolutely crystal clear on any issues that we discussed. So a lot of regards from my bottom of my heart, and I really admire, I would say that I can say that with a lot of pride that अगर उसको हम हिंदी में कहें तो वो हमारे ब्रह्मा कुमारी पालम विहार सेंटर की आन बान और शान थे और मधुमन के मान थे। ये हमें दीदियों ने भी कई बार बताया है कि दादी लोग कितनी उनके उससे इम्प्रेस थी। He was such a great सहयोगी, like we heard earlier, that even if he did not have Baba's Gyan, but he was a very good and in fact tremendous सहयोगी for the Baba's Yag. So my lot of regards to him. And lastly, I would say that, I would like to definitely say that his wife, Nita Ben, I admire her stability, impeccable stability, when myself and my wife spoke to her about a few days back. So my heart goes out to her, but definitely a great journey ahead for Mr. Dodi, as his son-in-law has said. So we all should wish that he would have, the next part of journey would have a still better journey. And a lot of regards. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Didis. Thank you, this center.
Thank you very much, Dilip Bhai. Now I request Dr. Vivek, the TV program presenter and a spiritual poet from Brahma Kumari's headquarters located at Mount Abu. Vivek Bhai.
ओम शांति। आप सुन सकते हैं मुझे?
Yes, we can.
आज हम सभी भ्राता हरचरण जी को इस कार्यक्रम के माध्यम से अपने श्रद्धा के सुमन अर्पित करने के लिए, अपनी श्रद्धांजलि देने के लिए साथ हैं। भ्राता हरचरण जी एक ऐसा नाम, एक ऐसा व्यक्तित्व जो स्मृति में आते ही बड़ा सुंदर एहसास देता है। आज की जो जानकारी कार्यक्रम की भेजी गई है उसमें बहुत अच्छा लिखा है कि अगर जिंदगी को बड़ी खूबसूरती से जिया गया है तो उसे याद भी बड़ी खूबसूरती के साथ करना चाहिए। जॉइन अस एज वी सेलिब्रेट द लाइफ ऑफ भ्राता हरचरण सिंह जी। ये बड़ा ऊंचा नजरिया है, बहुत ही आध्यात्मिक नजरिया है और भ्राता हरचरण जी को आज भी याद करते ही मेरा मन बहुत प्रेम और खुशी से भर जाता है। आप उनके चेहरे की दिव्य मुस्कान देखिए, जिंदगी एक चैतन्यता जो है उनके अंदर नजर आती है जो कि सदा बरकरार रहती थी। भाई बहनों, जन्म और मृत्यु ऐसे कहा जाता है कि जीवन के दो किनारे हैं, दो बिंदु है और ये परम सत्य है। लेकिन उससे भी बड़ा परम सत्य है कि इन दो बिंदुओं के बीच की जो जीवन यात्रा है वो आपने कैसी जी है। जन्म और मृत्यु तो आपके अधिकार में नहीं है, लेकिन जो ये दो किनारों के बीच की यात्रा है इस पर आपका अधिकार है, आपकी मालकियत है कि आप उसको कैसा जिएंगे। और भ्राता हरचरण जी ने जो जीवन जिया है वो वाकई ही काबिल तारीफ है। कहते हैं कुछ लोग जीवन से गुजरते हैं बहार की तरह, कुछ लोग जीवन से गुजरते हैं प्यार की तरह, और भ्राता हरचरण जी बिल्कुल ऐसे ही थे। मुझे याद है वो जब भी मधुबन में आते उनसे मिलके मेरा मन प्रसन्नता से भर जाता। जितने वो गुणी थे उतने ही नम्र थे। गुरबाणी में एक शब्द आता है, मिठत नीवी नान का गुण चंगियाइयां तत्, अर्थात मीठा होना और नम्र होना सभी गुणों और अच्छाइयों का सार है। और भ्राता हरचरण जी इसका स्वरूप थे। उनमें स्वमान और निर्माणता एक साथ थी। कहते हैं विनम्रता और काबिलियत एक साथ बड़ी मुश्किल से मिलती है, लेकिन ये बात उनमें थी। इसलिए आज हम उन्हें बड़े प्रेम और श्रद्धा से याद कर रहे हैं। किसी ने बहुत पहले लिखा है कि जीवन का अपना किरदार निभाओ इस तरह कि पर्दा गिरने के बाद भी तालियां बजती रहें। और आज ऐसा ही मंजर हमारे सामने है जो हम इतनी श्रद्धा और प्रेम से आज उन्हें याद करते हैं। कहते हैं पीछे रह जाता है जो दिया है प्यार, और साथ चले जाते हैं श्रेष्ठ संस्कार। और बड़े श्रेष्ठ संस्कार थे। मैं उनसे मिलता तो मुझे एक बात जो और बहुत उनमें अच्छी लगी, जो कि बहुत ही किसी आध्यात्मिक व्यक्ति या जीवन के बहुत सुलझे हुए व्यक्ति में होती है, वो होती है, कहते हैं एक्ट बट डोंट रिएक्ट। अपने किरदार को, अपनी शख्सियत को अपने हाथ में रख के हम जैसा व्यवहार करना चाहें करें। और मैंने देखा वो हर बात को बड़ी गहराई से विचार करते थे, सुनते थे हर परिस्थिति को, सामने वाले की मनोवस्था को, और उस समय जितनी और जैसी जरूरत होती थी वो बिल्कुल वैसी ही बात उतनी ही करते थे। उनका जीवन था बहती धाराओं का पानी, उनका जीवन था भारत देश की सेवा और रिश्तों में प्यार की कहानी। जहां भी विश्व में वो गए भारत का उन्होंने नाम बाला किया। मुझे नीता बहन अक्सर उनकी कहानियां सुनाया करती थी। और ईश्वरीय प्यार जो उनके हृदय में था और ईश्वरीय परिवार को जो उनसे प्यार था वो बहुत ही गहरा है। आज सारा उनका लौकिक परिवार भी उनको स्नेह से याद कर रहा है। सारे विश्व में उनके मित्र, उनके जानने वाले उन्हें बहुत ही श्रद्धा से याद कर रहे हैं। नीता बहन जब भी मुझे उनके बारे में बताती तो उनकी सदा ही तारीफ करती, उनके गुणों का बखान करती और सदा ये कहती कि मैं बहुत भाग्यशाली हूं कि वो मेरे साथ हैं। नीता बहन जो अपने होते हैं वो सदा ही साथ रहते हैं। आज भी वो हमारे स्मृति के जगत में, सूक्ष्म जगत में सदा हमारे साथ हैं। हम सभी आज ऐसा ही महसूस कर रहे हैं कि जीवन का बड़ा सख्त सत्य है कि अपने जो प्रिय होते हैं उनको एक दिन विदाई देनी पड़ती है। मुश्किल समय होता है, लेकिन इस समय को यदि ईश्वरीय स्मृति है, अपनों का साथ है, योग है, ज्ञान है, तो बड़ा सहारा मिलता है। एक थामने का काम करती हैं ये सारी बातें, और परमात्मा की छत्र छाया में आपके पास ये सब बातें हैं और आप बहुत ही हिम्मत से और धैर्य से इस वक्त में हैं। आप भ्राता हरचरण जी सदा ही हमें मुस्कुराते हुए याद आएंगे और सदा ही अपने जीवन से हम सबको प्रेरणा देते रहेंगे। और उनकी मुस्कान से सदा ये पता चलता था कि उन्होंने अपने किरदार को, अपनी जिम्मेवारी को बड़ी बाखूबी निभाया है और एक ऐसे महामानव थे जिन्होंने अंतर का खजाना पाया है। हमारे ब्रह्मा बाबा सदा कहा करते थे, ये पगड़ी नहीं है उसे पहनते हैं हमारे भाई, ये ताज है। तो बाबा के ईश्वरी परिवार के दिल पर उनका राज भी है, उनके सर पर ताज भी है। हमने जो वक्त उनके साथ बिताया उसकी मिठास आज भी है। हम जानते हैं कि आत्मा अपनी अगली यात्रा में है। हमारी आज बड़ी प्यार भरी भावनाएं हैं कि उनकी आगे की यात्रा, आगे के जन्म और ऐसे ही प्रेम से भरे, काबिलियत से भरे और अलौकिकता से भरे और सुखों से भरे होंगे। भ्राता हरचरण जी, वी आर ऑलवेज प्राउड ऑफ यू। ओम शांति।
Thank you, Dr. Vivek. Now I call upon Sister Gayatri Narayanan from Peace Village, USA, to come and express her feelings about the family. Sister Gayatri. Sister Gayatri Narayan, I request you to kindly come and express your views.
I think she has left, Prakash Bhai. She has left, I think.
Neeta Behan, Neeta Dhodi, as others know her. मैं उन्हें बहुत नजदीक से
Vedanti Ben.
Okay. Now Vedanti Behan, she is the head of the Brahma Kumari services in Africa. She is based in Nairobi, Kenya, under the program Serve Africa. She has been very close to the, as I had mentioned right in the beginning, Sister Neeta came into Gyan in 1992 when Bhata Harcharan was posted in Zambia. And obviously, since that falls under Africa, Sister Vedanti had been very kind, and she had met the family on a number of occasions, both in Nairobi, elsewhere, as well as in Mount Abu. And now I request Sister Vedanti to express her views और अपने शुभ वचनों द्वारा हम सबको अनुग्रहित करें। Sister Vedanti ji.
ओम शांति।
ओम
आज जब मैं इस समारोह में आप सबके साथ ऑनलाइन हूँ तो मुझे एक सेकंड के लिए ये क्वेश्चन मार्क होता है कि ये रियलिटी है। मेरे हरचरण भाई, प्यारे भाई, जो काफी साल पहले हम सबको ज़ैम्बिया में मिले और इतनी सुंदर रीति से हमारे नीता बहन राजयोग में अच्छे पक्के स्टूडेंट बन गए, हमारे अच्छे फ्रेंड बन गए थे और तब से उनका ब्रह्मा कुमारी संस्था के साथ बहुत ही अच्छा संबंध रहा और हमारा हमेशा उन परिवार के साथ संबंध रहा और टाइम टू टाइम हम अलग अलग स्थान पर मिलते रहते थे। और लास्ट 2 साल पहले मैं दिल्ली गई, तभी हमारी नीता बहन बीमार थी, मैं हॉस्पिटल गई, तब हमारे हरचरण भाई से बहुत सुंदर रीति से मुलाकात हुई। उन्होंने बहुत प्यार से हम लोगों से बातें की और कहा हाँ हाँ हम सबके शुभ भावना से नीता को ठीक हो जाएगा। तो इम्पॉसिबल बात थी। तो अभी नीता बहन इतनी अच्छी हो गई और अभी ये अचानक ये क्या हो गया कि जो हमारे भाई जी अचानक हम सबको छोड़ के गए। परंतु जो भी हुआ हम ये जानते हैं, ये सृष्टि नाटक में सब बात फिक्स है। और वैसे आज सुबह क्योंकि मुझे जिस दिन शरीर छोड़ा उसके पहले से बीमार थे, तब से नीता बहन के साथ और हमारी उर्मिल बहन के साथ बात होती थी। शरीर छोड़ा तो भी तुरंत बताया। और आज सुबह सुबह मैं मेडिटेशन में जब परमात्मा से बातें कर रही थी तो मुझे बहुत सुंदर मैसेज मिला परमात्मा से कि जो नीता बहन, उर्मिल बहन, उन लोगों को कोई बात की चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि हमारे हरचरण भाई वो तो अभी अपनी ये यात्रा पूरी करके अभी आगे की यात्रा के लिए और ऑलरेडी निकल गए हैं और अभी जो किया इस लाइफ में उससे अनेक गुना और भी बढ़िया जरूर करेंगे। हमारे हरचरण भाई ने वो बिजी होने कारण इतना कांटेक्ट शुरू में नहीं भी था राजयोग से, पर नीता बहन को फुल छुट्टी दी और शुरू से लेकर आज तक नीता बहन एकदम अनलिमिटेड अपना हार्ट देकर सेवा करती रही। और हमें आज ये कहते खुशी होती है कि हमारी नीता बहन बहुत स्ट्रांग है। पर साथ साथ मैं ये भी कहती हूँ कि हमारे इतने प्यारे मीठे भाई को हम बहुत मिस करेंगे, क्योंकि जब हम इंडिया जाते तो होता हम मिलेंगे और मिलते ही और बहुत अच्छा लगता। तो अभी जब हम इंडिया जाएंगे, दिल्ली जाएंगे, आबू जाएंगे, तो हम भाई जी को नहीं मिल पाएंगे, ये बात का हमें थोड़ा सा अंदर में फील होता है। परंतु हम अपने भाई के लिए आगे की जो जर्नी है, यात्रा है, वो अभी से बहुत बढ़िया और अनेक गुना ऊंचाई वाली है। उसके लिए हम सभी गुड विशेष दे, शुभ भावना दे। और अभी भी हमारी नीता बहन हमारे साथ है, इसका मतलब कि भाई भी हमारे साथ बैकग्राउंड में है ही है। यही हम गुड विशेष के साथ 1 मिनट परमात्मा की याद में उस आत्मा को विशेष योग का दान देंगे। ओम शांति। हमारे मीठे प्यारे हरचरण रोजी भाई, आप हम सबको छोड़कर, इस शरीर से मुक्त होकर, इस संसार को छोड़कर अभी आगे की यात्रा पर निकल गए। हम आपको नहीं भूले हैं। हमें विश्वास है कि आपकी आगे की यात्रा परमात्मा शिव के साथ बहुत अच्छी जाएगी। और मुझे ये दिखाई पड़ता है कि आप जिस परिवार में अभी जाने वाले हैं वो परिवार बहुत खुश है और बस इंतजार ही कर रहे हैं कि एक सुंदर बालक हमारे परिवार में हो। तो आप तो बहुत अच्छे स्थान पर पहुंच गए हैं और हम सब आपके साथ है और हमारी गुड विशेष है। और आप निश्चिंत रहना, आपका पूरा परिवार जो है वो ब्रह्मा कुमारी संस्था शिव परमात्मा से जुड़ा हुआ है। वो हर पल पूरी अंडर केयर में रहेंगे और आप निश्चिंत होकर आगे की जर्नी करें। थैंक यू। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
Thank you, Vedanti Benji. Now I call upon Sister Gayatri Narayan from Peace Village, USA, to kindly come and express your views. Sister Gayatri Narayanan ji.
She is not connected, Om Prakash Bhai.
Okay. So, Nita Bahan, as you already see her on the screen, I have a very deep feelings and relationship with her. Though I had only known her after coming into Gyan, and that too while we met at Palavihar Raj Yoga Center. She's been abundant with inspiration, joy, and she's been giving me so much of the love and affection that I can never forget. She's been a committed Raj Yogini, and she is also a very brave lady. She herself went through a number of difficult times, facing certain hospitalizations, yet she was so strong within. I admire her. Even during this time, when she was all alone, she was faced with such a grim situation. But with the spiritual powers that she has gathered over the years and the God's blessings, she was able to sail through. Now I would listen her experience, how she managed it. Sister Nita.
ओम शांति। मैं एक बात आपसे शेयर करना चाहूंगी कि कैसे मैं इतने बड़े टेस्ट में पास हुई। मैं ब्रह्मा कुमारी के साथ पिछले 29 साल से कनेक्टेड हूँ, 29 इयर्स। इस ज्ञान ने मुझे सही परमपिता परमात्मा की सही पहचान दी और उससे डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन कैसे करना है इसकी समझ। कैसे एक आत्मा शरीर छोड़ दूसरा की है, हम दुखी होकर उस आत्मा को दुख देते हैं जिसने शरीर छोड़ा है। ये नॉलेज है, ये डायरेक्ट कनेक्शन है परमात्मा के साथ। इस मेडिटेशन, इसमें हम मेडिटेशन करते हैं जिसको हम राजयोगा मेडिटेशन कहते हैं, और इससे हम अचल डोल बन जाते हैं। तो इस राजयोग से, परमात्मा के ज्ञान से और बाबा की परमात्मा की छत्र छाया से मैं अचल अडोल बनी। और राजयोगा मेडिटेशन जो है वो एक परमात्मा से, सुप्रीम सोल से, अकाल पुरख से, जो हमारे में जो अकाल पुरख है वो देहधारी नहीं है, नूर है, लाइट है, उसे प्यार से हम शिव बाबा या बाबा कहते हैं। मैं आपसे एक एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करना चाहूंगी। 2005 में मेरे लौकिक पिताजी ने शरीर छोड़ा। मैं अपनी माता जी के पास गई, उन्हें मिली, वो बहुत रोए, मैं नहीं रोई, उन्हें बहुत बुरा लगा। मेरे मन में एक विचार आया, अगर मेरी आंखों के सामने कभी हरचरण जी ने शरीर छोड़ा तो मैं कैसी स्टेज होगी। आज इतने सालों के बाद बाबा ने मेरा साथ दिया और मुझे पास कराया। मैं उसकी छत्र छाया में हूँ। मेरे शरीर का एक एक सेल उस बाबा का शुक्रिया अदा है। मैं अपने सारे लौकिक परिवार का शुक्रिया करती हूँ जिन्होंने मेरा साथ दिया, और सारे अलौकिक परिवार का शुक्रिया करती हूँ। वेदांती बहन, जयंती बहन, गायत्री बहन, पालम विहार सेंटर, विश्व के सभी बीके भाई बहनों का शुक्रिया अदा करती हूँ। सुदेश बहन, वरिंदर भाई का शुक्रिया, उर्मिल बहन का शुक्रिया तो मैं कर ही नहीं सकती, मेरे पास शब्द ही नहीं है। उन्होंने मेरा इतना साथ दिया, वो फरिश्ता बनकर आई, 24 घंटे का साथ दिया। मुझे हॉस्पिटल में भोजन भेजती थी, पर मुझे गाइड किया। पालम विहार सेंटर में कई बार हरचरण जी के लिए योगदान दिया। इन सभी बातों के लिए मैं उर्मिल बहन की बहुत शुक्रगुजार और बाबा की बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ जिन्होंने मुझे इस परिवार से जोड़ा। और अभी मेरा शुक्रिया जो है सभी के लिए मेरा शुक्रिया है। और अभी मैं आपको ये बताना चाहती थी कि 21 अप्रैल को हरचरण जी मात हुए 21st ऑफ लास्ट मंथ, और 1 मई को उनको हॉस्पिटल में जगह मिली। घर पर ही हालत काफी खराब हो गई थी, घर पर ऑक्सीजन लग गई थी और 1 मई को उनको हॉस्पिटल लेकर गए। 3 दिन इमरजेंसी में रही और फिर मैं उनके साथ रही, 24 घंटे साथ रही। ये 3 दिन मैं खड़ी रही, सोई नहीं, परंतु थकान नहीं लगी क्योंकि बाबा मेरे साथ था। ये बाबा की कमाल है। 4th डे उन्होंने कमरे में शिफ्ट कर दिया और मुझे घर भेज दिया। फिर 5 मई को आईसीयू यूनिट में ले गए। मुझे 3-4 बार हॉस्पिटल से फोन आता था और मैं जाती थी। घर आकर अपने आप को सैनिटाइज करती थी, फिर फोन आ जाता था, फिर भाग के जाती थी। हरचरण जी ने बहुत हेल्प दिखाई और बहुत मतलब ध्यान रखा मेरा, और मेरे को कहते थे कि मत आओ इतनी बार हॉस्पिटल। और उन्होंने बहुत फाइट किया, परंतु उस चीज का एक समय निश्चित है। 9 मई को मुझे दोपहर को 1 बजे फोन आया कि उन्होंने शरीर छोड़ दिया है और मैं शांत थी, बाबा मेरे साथ था। शाम को शरीर का अंतिम संस्कार कर दिया। मेरी मदद के लिए बाबा ने एक फरिश्ते को भेज दिया। नेक्स्ट डे हम एशेज जल पर करने गए। मैं अचल थी, अडोल थी, बाबा मेरे साथ था। मैंने हरचरण जी को बहुत प्यार से बाय बाय की और कहा, आपने हमें बहुत सुख दिया। अब आप जहां भी जा रहे हो, आपका अगला रोल है वहां उस परिवार को भी सुख दो। हम सब ठीक हैं, आपको हमेशा बहुत प्यार से याद करेंगे और आपकी अच्छाइयाँ अपने जीवन में लाने की कोशिश करेंगे। 2 बच्चियां हैं हमारी, वो यूएस में है, उनकी भी स्थिति बहुत अच्छी है। बाबा मेहरबान, बाबा का बहुत 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 शुक्रिया। ओम शांति।
Thank you, Nita Bahanji. You are a source of inspiration for all of us. Now, I would request Sister Urmil Didi ji. She is the director, Palam Vihar Raj Yoga Center. She has been instrumental in providing all physical, mental, and emotional support to Nita Bahanji and the family, both now as well as in the past. She is a pillar of strength. She has been devoting her life to the service of humanity, and she is always in the forefront. Now I request Sister Urmil Didi ji to kindly send her vibrations of peace to the departed brother's soul through the meditation. Sister.
Om Shanti. Good evening. Let us sit in silence and send vibrations of peace and love to the soul who was always kind, supportive, and affectionate. Greatly loved by God and is now free from pain. Now, see him lying in the lap of God, in the form of an angel, and send the thoughts, we are okay. You did a lot for us. We will take care of ourselves. You also take care of yourself. Now again, immerse the powerful bright light, the source of energy, in front of you, and feel the vibrations of godly love and strength. Like we feel the heat when sun rays fall on us. Again, let us have a thought for all the COVID patients, and those who are handling the situations, as well as to those who left their bodies. Give them a thought. You are a powerful. Your immunity level is very high. God is with you. Giving you constant strength. Remind yourself, now I am being of peace. Giving energy of peace to each and every cell of my body. Giving these vibrations to the whole world. Come back now. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Urmil Didi ji. And I also take this opportunity to thank everyone who has joined this meeting, those who have spoken and those who have not spoken, but everybody has so willingly participated. And I'm sure all of us are giving our best wishes to Harcharan Bhai ji for his next journey. And I'm sure that'll be a beautiful journey full of success and happiness. Now, we'll be seeing a video which will be giving a kind of a going through the life of Brother Dhoni ji, Harcharan Singh ji Dhoni. Vipin Bhai, would you display the video? Thank you very much. Thank you all. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.